Learning Tagalog language by Edupedia World. In the previous video, we discussed about the verbal predicates. And as we discussed, we have the two kinds of verb. First, we have the transitive and intransitive verb. And these two has composed of aspect and basic form. So this time we're going to discuss about the aspect. The Tagalog verb system includes no true sentence distinctions like the English distinction between past and non-past. Past, as in he lived in Manila. He worked too hard. He left this morning. Non-past, which is a present, habitual, or anticipated, as in for example, he lives in Manila. He works too hard. He leaves this morning. This English tense distinction by means of what events are expressed as either limited or not limited to some time before the moment of the speaking has no genuine parallel in Tagalog. But the English verb system makes certain other distinctions that do have Tagalog parallels. For example, the distinction between events, viewed as complete. For example, he walked down the street, and those viewed as an ongoing. He was walking down the street. This type of distinction is a distinction of aspect. For purposes of describing the Tagalog verb system, aspect may be defined as the characterization of an event as completed or not completed, and if not completed, as begun as not begun. All Tagalog verbs are inflectable for three aspects. First, we have the perfective, which is characterized as an event as completed. Imperfective, which is not completed but begun. Third, we have the contemplated, which is not begun. Some verbs also occur in the recent perfective aspect, which characterizes an event as recently completed. Recent perfective formations does not occur in basic sentences. Since these three aspects are not associated with the tense system, past or non-past, no one-to-one correspondences with English tense or aspect formations obtained. Each of the Tagalog aspects has several English equivalents. The closest equivalent in any case depends upon the semantic and structural context in which the verb occurs. English has at least three different tense aspect formations that may be used to report events as completed. The first one is the simple past, as in mother cooked some food. Second is the so-called present perfect, which is as in, for example, mother has cooked some food. Third is the so-called past present, which is mother had cooked some food when I arrived. The Tagalog counterpart of all three of these formations is the perfective aspect, plus, in the case of the counterparts of the English present perfect and past perfect, the enclitic particle na. So we have here, for English, mother cooked some food. Nagluto ng pagkain ang nanay. Nagluto ng pagkain ang nanay. Mother has cooked some food. Nagluto na ng pagkain ang nanay. Nagluto na ng pagkain ang nanay. Mother had cooked some food. when I arrive. Nagluto na ng pagkain ang nanay noong dumating ako. English also has at least three different tense aspect formations for reporting events as begun but not completed. If the event is recurrent, English uses the simple non-past. Mother cooks some food every day. Ongoing events are represented by the non-past progressive or the past progressive, which is mother is cooking some food or mother was cooking some food. All three of these formations correspond to the Tagalog imperfective aspect. Mother cooks some food every day. Nagluluto ng pagkain ang nanay araw-araw. Nagluluto ng pagkain ang nanay araw-araw. Mother is cooking some food now. Mother is cooking some food now. Nagluluto na, nagluluto na ng pagkain ang nanay. Nagluluto ng pagkain ang nanay noong dumating ako. Nagluluto ng pagkain ang nanay noong dumating ako. Mother was cooking some food when I arrived. For reporting an event as not yet begun, English uses one of a number of non-past formations. Mother cooks, is cooking, will cook some food tomorrow. The Tagalog counterparts of this various formation is contemplated aspect. Mother will cook some food tomorrow. Magluluto ng pagkain ang nanay bukas. In addition to the correspondences already discussed between Tagalog aspect formations and English tense aspect formations, there are certain others that are dealt with in connection with the particular constructions to which they are relevant. The already discussed correspondences are summarized. We have here nagluto, perfective, had cook, has cooked, cook, which is past form. Magluluto, which is contemplated, was cooking, is cooking, cooks, will cook. So this three is magluluto, which is contemplated. When nagluluto, which is imperfective, we have these three. Was cooking, is cooking, and cooks. The forms differ accordingly to the affix of the basic form of the verb. Each basic form consists of an affix and a base, but certain features are quite consistently present. For example, the sign of incompleteness, which characterize both the imperfective and the contemplated aspects, is duplication. Normally, prefixing of the first consonant and first vowel of the verb base to the base itself. Thus, the imperfective nagluluto, nagluluto, and the contemplated magluluto, magluluto, both show the duplicating syllable, lu, lu, before the base luto, luto, while the perfective nagluluto lacks this syllable. Similarly, the two aspects that report events as having been begun, the imperfective and the perfective, are both marked in most cases by an affix that includes the phenom, which is the begun nagluluto, nagluluto, and nagluto versus the not begun magluluto. In summary, the aspect branch of a verb, transitive or intransitive, is developed in one of three ways. We have here first We have the verb, which is the aspect basic form again. We have first the perfective, sing, imperfective, and sing with contemplated. So thank you for listening, Edupedia World.